everybody, and welcome back. Well, this video is going to be in the form of a short diary because I am going in for my initial consultation for a skin treatment and procedure that's going to take about a month from beginning to end, and I want to take you on that journey with me. So what I'm going to do is go in for the consultation for a chemical peel. So if you are interested in having your skin tone evened out and the texture of your skin evened out as well, you might be very interested in this. But I have had chemical peels in the past and I know what that process is about, but this particular med spa uses a different procedure, and they give you products to use on the front end before you have the chemical peel done. So let's go in and find out what those products are and find out what the procedure is going to be, and we'll start on this journey together. Yesterday we went to the plastic surgery group and we got lots of information about this chemical peel they want to have, and I've had several chemical peels, so that's not an issue with me. I know what to expect. Usually you have the peel and then about 3 days later it'll start flaking off, really just kind of peeling off, and then you go through that process for several days and you're done. You have fresh skin. But this is a new little process that I haven't been through. The nurse gave me some products she wants me to use 3 weeks before the chemical peel. One is this gel cream, and it has the C-hydro-Q, and I believe that's hydroquinone, and I may be pronouncing that incorrectly for all the nurses and doctors out there who might be watching, and it is for hyperpigmentation, and it has retin A, and we know that's good for the appearance of your skin, and then hydrocortisone, which is for inflammation. So that's all blended together in this tube, and that's been compounded by their pharmaceutical department. And then I was given this product. It's called Neostrata, and you can see the nurse wrote every other night on the packaging. That's because I use this one night and I use this one night, and so I am going to use this gel, this Neostrata, and it is to exfoliate the skin. And so this product will loosen the top skin cells, and this product is going to exfoliate the skin cells off of your face, neck, and chest, which is I'm going to have done all three. And so this is supposed to make my skin somewhat a little pink and flaky. Hopefully not too pink and too flaky, because, you know, we have things we have to do every day, so we don't want to have to go out like that. So that's the only part of this process that makes me a little bit nervous, because I'm very familiar with the chemical peel itself, or a chemical peel. I'll probably have a slightly more invasive chemical peel this time, but I am not worried about that at all. I just don't know how pink I'm going to get with this, but what I'm going to do now is take off my makeup, and then I'm going to apply this for the first time and see what it does. I think it's probably, from what I understand, it's going to be a little tingly, maybe teensy bit itchy or something like that, but let's see what happens. Okay, so I have my face clean. There's no makeup on my face other than my eye makeup, and I'm not going to put this on my eyes anyway. So what I'm supposed to do is use a pea-size amount of this gel on my face and neck and chest. And what these two products are going to do is go ahead and start the process of taking off the top layers of cells, so that when they do the chemical peel, we're going to have a much faster process and a better process. And so I am going to get a pea-size amount of this, which is probably, I would guess, about the size of your pinky fingernail. And there it is. And I am going to apply this to my face and neck. I'm going to get a teeny bit more because I am going to use go through a large area. So I'm doing my neck, and then I'm going to do my chest, and we'll see what happens. So far, I'm not feeling anything yet. It's not immediate tingle or immediate burn or anything like that. And so I'm going to keep you updated. Hi everybody. Oh, the light's really bad in here. But let me put my hair back, and I am getting ready to do the next step in this process. You remember last night I used this retin-A acid combination, and I'll put the name down below exactly what it is because it's abbreviated on the tube, and I know I'm going to mispronounce it, and I know that I wouldn't be able to spell it for you, so I will get that information for you and add it below. And now tonight the process is I used this last night, and then tonight I am to, after this has loosened up all the skin cells, and you can see that it's pink through here, pink across my nose, pink across my chin, and I am going to use this Neostrata. This is an exfoliant that is going to lift all of that off. And so I'm going to add this, and it's very clear. See, it's just a clear gel. And I'm going to put this on my skin, and I'm going to put some more. That's not enough, I don't think. I'm going to put this on my skin, and then it is an exfoliant that's going to lift off those skin cells. And that's going to help when I go in to get the actual chemical peel, because some of the top layers of the skin is already removed, so that's good. And because I remember last time I had this done that I went in, I didn't do this pre-chemical peel process, and I went in, had the chemical peel, and I thought, well, that's not so bad, and then about 3 days later everything started peeling. So maybe by doing this process I've gotten ahead of the game, and I will have a little bit of the skin cells off, and it will just take a little less time to peel when I have the actual big chemical peel. So it's a little bit stingy. Yeah, more stingy than I thought it would be. It's stinging. And then so I am going to finish putting this on. I'm putting it, remember, I'm going to have a chemical peel face, neck, chest, and we're going to go on down the neck and onto the chest. But I have actually found this Neostrata online also. I was given this at the med spa. So this is it's something you can get online, and it's an exfoliant. So anyway, I'm going to keep you posted. Okay, let me give you an update on the chemical peel process. I'm still doing that 2-step process with exfoliation, and it is going great. I can see a huge difference in my complexion and skin in 2 ways. When I get up in the morning and wash my face, I do see a lot of texture and a lot of peeling, but I just put on a lot of moisturizer, and then I apply my makeup, and everything's fine. I can go through the day, everything's just like normal. Then at night, when I remove my makeup, I can really see a shininess to my face. It's not a dull look any longer. There's a real smoothness there. So I'm looking forward to this deeper chemical peel that I'm going to have in a few days, and I I'm looking forward to it with a little bit of anxiety, because I know that I will be in the house for several days while I peel, and I'm going to keep myself busy. I have several projects I want to complete around the house because I get bored very easily. So I have some things lined up to do. I am in the parking lot at the med spa, and I am finally here. This is the day I've been waiting for to get this done, and you can see I don't have makeup on my skin, and look how shiny and pink it is. That is not a good look. And I do have my eye makeup on though, because I had been out running errands this morning and then decided to take the makeup off of my skin, removed all of that so she can do some really good work. And let's see, oh yes, and I talked to them about the micro pigmentation of my eyebrows, or the micro blading, that, you know, I have a video of that. I'll put that at the end for you. But anyway, I was concerned about the chemical peel removing my eyebrows, and I've been reassured that it will not. So because I think they just work around them. But anyway, here we go.
Talk to me. Tell me what you're feeling.
Well, I'm feeling a little burn.
Sting. Just a
little bit of a sting.
Okay.
And it's like it stings like it did with that TRI-LUMA,
Gotcha.
but it's a little bit more intense.
That's right. We'll get right here. You've got too much right here. It's too much.
Oh, no, I can see it, yes.
You just have a very light white tint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You can kind of, and that's what we want.
Yay. So I am back and I'm done. And it's so great because I had some things happen that I wasn't expecting. I did not have to get the TCA peel on my face after all. After I had done those treatments for 3 weeks, the esthetician thought that I had made so much progress. See how shiny my skin is with no makeup on? She thinks that that is plenty, that she did not want to take the chance and do the TCA peel, which is 20%, and I will put all the information below about the ingredients in these products that I'm using. And it's a 20%, and she felt that I had peeled enough with the TRI-LUMA, which I'm going to put that percentage of acids and steroid and retin A, and she felt that that was enough on my face. But she did go ahead and she put the TCA peel on my neck and chest, and I'll tell you, it is not unbearable. It is very warm. It's not like you're on fire. It's just like really hot. And then she put a fan on to cool it down, and it subsides on its own. And we did it twice. So I think that in the next few weeks, I'm going to be really pleased with the results. But I am going to wait a few more days, and then I will give you a progress report on this and see how things are progressing. But you can see I'm really pink, and right here I'm really pink. This is where she put the TCA peel all the way up, and then some of it on my chin a little bit. But I guess my entire face would be that pink if she had put it on, but she just didn't want to do it. She just didn't feel like it was necessary, and I'm really pleased about that. So I did my own work at home of doing the peel myself, so that's great. And then I had her do the rest of it so she could supervise all of it, and I am really thrilled so far. So I'm going to give you a progress report in a few days. We are 8 days out from that skin treatment, and I'm so happy about the results. And the last time we talked, I had just come out of the med spa, and I was in the car, and I was a little bit rattled by the fact that the nurse did not want to do the treatment on my face. And the reason she did not want to do it, and I've talked to her since then, is that I had followed the directions that she gave me for using a product every night to slough off all of those dead skin cells, and it worked so well that she felt that I had done everything that she was going to do with the TCA peel. Well, if you'll look at my skin, it's really shiny, and especially right in here, that area almost has no pores. It's very, very shiny and there's just no pores there. So she felt like I had done all I needed to do in that area. But she was more than happy to work on my neck and chest. So we went through with that, and we actually just did the entire area all the way up to my shoulders. So I am so pleased with the results of this procedure. And if you have never had it done, let me tell you what to expect. When you go in, you will go in with clean skin. If you don't, I'm sure they will go ahead and take all your makeup off and everything. But before I left home to go to the med spa, I went ahead and removed my makeup. So she had very little to remove. But once they get started, I put on a robe, and then they start putting this TCA solution on your skin. And it turns almost a white color, and because it is removing those skin cells, and so it will get really warm, like you have a really bad sunburn. But don't fear, because usually at a med spa they'll have a fan ready to cool you down, or they'll have they can deactivate the solution if it gets unbearable. But let me tell you, if I'm going to spend the money to have a procedure done, I'm going to follow through with it, because I'm going to be looking forward to those great results. And so you just suck it up and do it. And then I didn't have it done once, but we did it twice. I had it done, then she looked at my skin to see what she thought about it, and did it a second time. And then I asked her about whether that is the usual procedure, and she said yes, she does it up to 4 times on some of her patients. So there's hope for all of us. So if you have let your skin get a lot of sunspots, or you have let the texture get real rough, then your nurse at the med spa can help you immensely, because this procedure will even out your skin tone, and it will just soften the texture of your skin and give you a refreshed look. So after I had everything done, and then I went to the car, I went home, and then what she told me to do was to apply this product. And I had bought it before I went and had the procedure done, because she told me beforehand. But if your person at your med spa doesn't tell you, I'm going to tell you now to go to your pharmacy and buy this product. It's called Aquaphore, Aquaphor, and they have it in mist form, and they have it in these tube form. And I bought 2 of the little to-go sizes. It's a 0.35 ounces, because I travel so often that I wanted to take this with me, not because I'm going to continue peeling, because my peeling is already done, but because I do love the product so much after the procedure that I'm going to use it on my body, on my legs, my arms, just because it's so moisturizing, and I'm always looking for a good moisturizer. But so we did it 2 times, and then when I got home, I put on this Aquaphore, and I just wore a t-shirt around the house for about 3.5 days. And after about 3.5 days, I was through peeling, because I usually get up first thing in the morning, get in the shower or bathtub, and then what I did was just kind of rub the skin. And I had this Aquaphore on, and the skin would just basically just roll off. And I know that sounds disgusting, but that's just exactly what you are having this procedure for. You want that skin to come off. And so I would towel dry, and then I would reapply it. And I just kept applying it, misting it all day. But it's something that I wouldn't want to do that heavily every day, because by the end of the day I felt really yucky. So I will use it as like a fine mist and be happy, but this was an exception, because I'd had this procedure done and I wanted to do everything correctly so I'd have good results. And I did. After about 3.5 days, it had finished peeling. I was shocked because I'd had it done before, as I've told you, and it took about a week for it to finish. But using this procedure that this med spa requested cut that time in half, or more than half. And so I just was thrilled. And I highly recommend, if you have any skin issues, to go ahead and try it. I mean, like, if you have little scars, I have a couple little scars that I try to keep hidden, and I think it's really helped with the appearance of those scars. But before you go in to have the treatment done, if you do have anything like open cuts or a sunburn or something, I don't think it's wise to have it done. Or if you have other blemishes, you might talk to your doctor before you have the treatment done. They can maybe work around that. So I'm sure there is some way that you can have it done even if you have some kind of problem, or they might maybe just put it off a day or two. So keep that in mind before you go. Don't go out and get in the sun before you go to have this done. And I hope that this video has been helpful to you if you're thinking about having this procedure done. And if you really like the idea and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please tap the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram.